Hey, what's going on? It's Darius Luttery, and I'm back again with another verse of the day. And today's verse of the day is Psalm 16, verses 9 through 10. And it reads, Therefore my heart is glad, and my tongue rejoices. My body also will rest secure, because you will not abandon me to the realm of the dead, nor will you let your faithful one see decay. So, this is a Psalm of David. And like just really just surrounding these verses, I know like from what I've gotten from this verse of the day and kind of understanding this, and it is true that it can be hard for our heart to have that posture of gladness, and our tongue to speak rejoices to God. You know what I'm saying? When we're going through difficult times, most of the time we'll be complaining and constant begging of prayers like, God, like, please show up. And maybe nothing happens at that moment, just being patient, waiting for God. I'm not saying God's not going to show up, because God, will, like, he hears, the prayers of his people, and he answers them, what I'm saying? But sometimes, like, God's time is not our time. But just because he didn't answer it right then, that doesn't mean he didn't hear you or he don't care. No, that's not. But it just might not be in that time. And, he just probably want hoping like, will you continue to have faith in these difficult times, still calling out to him, still having faith in him, and but still believing that he could do it. And even if he didn't do something, you still believing in your heart that he can. Just being in awe of who God is. Excuse me. Being in awe of who God is, because you just getting to the point of caring, like, it's all about God. You know what I'm saying? I love him more than anything. So when you kind of get to that point, I think, I feel like some certain scriptures that you'll be like, what? Why would I? You know what I'm saying? It'll be more like, because all I care about is God. I love God and I love others. I want to do good by God. And, just like, even if I'm rock bottom, I'm still gonna have a smile on my face. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So that really like shows this verse in like full effect. Just rereading it again. Therefore my heart is glad, and my tongue rejoices. My body will also rest secure. Because and this is the good part. I like when I read the verse of the day, like verses. I feel like certain keywords stand out to me, and it could be saying more than what you just kind of just reading. So the verse 10 says, "Because you will not abandon me